Hello everyone! In this video clip, Roo Yori talks about his experience competing and training for American Ninja Warrior. Roo competed under the alias, I guess would be the term for it, the Canine Ninja Warrior, and that name is really closely connected with his mission of encouraging people to adopt dogs, and specifically his work with pit bulls. This is a cause that he works passionately for. He has been doing it long before Ninja Warrior and continues to today. Roo also talks about how unpredictable the course is because it changes from location to location and from year to year. And also the participants do not have the opportunity to do a dry run of the course before going. It's just a one and done type thing. Check out the other video clips from our conversation and our full video conversation. All links to that and to social media will be below. But without further ado, here is Roo Yori. Can you just tell me about what was going through your mind when you approached that obstacle course? Because you qualified for nationals. Like, what went through your mind when you were going through that whole first run?
Yeah, I think it's been really helpful that I've had a lot of competitive events in my life, and so I kind of know how to kind of gear up for those type of things. But I was just, I don't know, it was fairly overwhelming, and you look at the course, and I was confident that I could do it, but we only get one shot, and we don't get to try it at all beforehand. So it's like, I know I can do it, but will I do it?
Yeah.
The one chance that I have to do it. I was kind of in the on-deck circle, and I kind of had some nerves come over me, and just like, holy cow, this is really happening. This is it. I kind of felt a little bit of pressure because I enjoy the competition, but like you said, I kind of have this other mission out there, and I knew that if I did well in the course, then it would probably be a better chance that I'd get featured on the show and all that kind of stuff, and then it'd be a great opportunity for the dogs. So I was kind of putting that pressure on myself a little bit. But when I took the starting line, I was just pumped. I was like, I saw it. It was I don't know. I like that challenge. I like that pressure. I tend to perform better under that type of show pressure, and I was like, all right, this is my time to put the pieces together and do what I do. So unfortunately it worked.
And you pulled it off.
Yeah. If you make it to the buzzer, you get to move on.
Oh,
and so
okay.
That was my goal.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't mind if I'm not the fastest time out there. Yeah. My goal is to get to the buzzer. I did that. I was very deliberate with every obstacle, with rest in between every obstacle. Unfortunately, it worked out. But I made it to that point, and I was actually right on the bubble. And Lauren Ball had the fastest time, and he's been on the show every single season, and he was up. And it was, if he made it past where I did, he went on. But if he fell, I went on to Vegas. And I was fully expecting to say, well, good job, Lauren. It's been fun. This was way more than I expected. To make it even that close to going to Vegas was like, I was pumped, But then he actually fell on the rolling log, second obstacle. Okay. And I was like, I was in shock. I was like, does that really mean, it didn't sink in that I was actually going to get to go to nationals. And at nationals, it was still like, I'm just like, am I really here? One obstacle that I had never really done before, the jumping spider, was the one that gave me trouble, and unfortunately went out on that one. So, but it was a tough course. I think I was finished about middle of the pack. So
you are called the Canine Ninja Warrior, is that correct?
Yes.
Is that correctly? So what does that name mean?
Well, I had been doing a lot of dog rescue work before Ninja Warrior. Like I said, I was offered a position, to do full-time dog rescue stuff out in New York. For the decade before applying for the show, my wife and I were involved with volunteering, getting the word out about rescue dogs, getting the word out about pit bulls. Wallace and Hector passed away in 2013 and 14. They were such a huge part of what we did for the dogs that I wasn't really sure how to continue, I guess, without them, because, I'd be invited to events, and they'd want to see Wallace and Hector. And that's how I set it up, and that's what I wanted to have happen. But when they're not there anymore, it's like, how do you manage that? How do you move forward with that? And I was struggling, to be honest. But I saw this as an opportunity to maybe, fill that gap a little bit, without them here. And I was like, it's a huge platform. Why not have some fun? Because it's fun, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I didn't want it to just be, hey, look at me, I'm doing obstacles. I was like, it's a huge platform, let's do some good with it. And so let's reach a different audience, the general public. I'm never one to try and preach to the choir. I never try and do that. I try and get outside the circles, try and engage new people. And so I just thought it was a really amazing opportunity.